Moving on. There's some tips that can help with with just your self-esteem and building yourself up. Because we were talking about this just false perception of what people believe the game is like. You know, I go back to my young mentee, and I was just asking him a certain level of questions just to understand his perspective and his mindset of where he is at and what he wants out of life. Because I say, he was like, I had to make a chance, I had to make a move, I had to go do this. And I just had to ask simple questions like, what is the rush? He was 18 years old trying to be ready to go be pro. And I say, well, in your country where you're at, the average salary of what someone who's actually been playing he's been playing professional for the last few years. He actually played on some national stages. He traveled with his team to go play. So he's got some notoriety because he's been selected for this. And he's telling me he's getting $500 a month. You're 6-7 years younger, 18, never even played collegiate, only high school in another country, and you believe that it's time to make this jump. If you're listening to me, what is the rush? What we spoke about. What is the rush? And I know he's not the only one that goes through this and feel this way. Are you interested in playing overseas basketball one day? I wish someone would have told me 1 year after college I would receive my first pro gig. I wish someone would have told me that having an agent does not guarantee that you will get hired. I wish someone would have told me being cut from a team, because after 10 years in this game, everyone gets cut from a team. Now, after traveling from over 17 different countries and winning up to 7 championships in my pro career, I've put together the 6 most important traits any player needs before starting their career. So go ahead and grab that ebook and get all the information you need today to start your career. Now you can't say no one didn't let you know. So go ahead, grab that ebook and get started so you can become the pro one day. Let's go. And I just want to make it very clear from a person that's been in this game for 10 years. You have to do the work first on yourself. When your body is not ready. I did 5 years in college. I took a red shirt year in college to play 2 more years in a conference when we got into the MEAC conference when I played for Savannah State. And that was an extra year for me to just work on my body. All I did was lift weights and got big and strong and faster and worked on my... So I was in college for 5 years, working on my body, playing at a high level, working and just understanding what that did to your mindset, till you just build I need to work. Workout is that's just part of the college life. You're going to work out every day, all the time. You have to be strong. It's just the way it is. You have to be strong. So you just it becomes a habit to you. When you're just trying to jump so early, you don't understand just the importance of taking care of your body a part of this journey. That is one of the most important parts. That if you want to last long enough to actually reap the benefits from everything that comes from the life, you have to take care of your body. You have to start looking at what you eat. You have to start looking at, do I stretch enough? Am I investing in equipment that's going to help me extend my career? I'm working with a company now that sells these Normatec type boots. They're the same company. I got the plug from China. He said, sell these boots. They're the same as Normatec. I'm going to send you a pair. Send me a pair. They're perfect because they're made for 7-footers. I'm 6'7". So they fit all the way on my legs. I use them joints every day. They completely make a difference. And the guys who will play the game and be like, it's too much for me. What's it worth? You going to SOAR to practice every single day, or you relying on the team to have all the equipment for you to have your therapy upon demand? Sometimes you can't make it to the chiropractor office. Sometimes you're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Wouldn't it be smart to just have it inside your home? Wouldn't it be smart to just invest in something like that because you're investing in your body? I use the same argument, or not even argument. I say the same thing. Everybody knows that LeBron spends over $1 million on his body. He's arguably the greatest player of all time. and he spends $1 million on his body, and you won't spend $10, $20 on the stem machine, a couple $100 on some air compression boots that can recover your legs because you're practicing every single day, and you act like I'm just invincible. That's the thing. We as players just believe that we're invincible. We just believe that we're invincible and nothing's going to stop us. We're just going to be healthy all the time. If you play this game, you're just going to have so much wear and tear and strain on your body. Just understanding how to take care of your body is one of the biggest parts of the game, so you can actually last long enough to play well enough to earn enough to make something out of the game. So when I was speaking with him, I was just like, bro, just take your time. This social media area, you see my highlights, you see all these pros. I'm pretty sure you follow nothing professionals and pros, and you're like, I just can't wait to get to that level. And I'm sitting here telling you a guy right here makes $500 a month, bro. And he's way better than you. He's been in the game way longer. He's played on national teams, under you, national teams, all this. Nothing that you've done. And he's making $500 a month. What are you in such a rush to do? Y'all say you're rushing to be you're rushing to join poverty. You're rushing to join poverty. Why? Slow down. There is no rush to getting to where you. I did almost 6 years before I got my first pro contract from when I left high school. And if I didn't have all that time to prepare my body and prepare somewhat of my mind, because when you're young, you just wilding. I was wilding, and just no understanding, no guidance, no nothing. That's why I come back and try to give guidance now, because I didn't have no pick up the dude who I can just talk about what I need to be working. I'll go refer you to guys. There's a guy called Jose Colorado. He gonna tell you about the agents and all this kind of stuff. I have no problem with referring you to somebody else you want to watch if you want to learn how to get started. If you want to learn what teams are looking for. He's one of the people I follow the most. He does a great job of breaking that down. It's another guy named like Sean McCants or something. He's in the Europe area. He's in the Euro area. He has a podcast where he talks about just what's it like being a pro in Europe. I guess that's where he spent the majority of his career. So I speak about the personal development and the work that you must do internally to even have a career, period. Because having an agent, knowing who to talk to a coach, all that is fine until you're living it. And when skills don't matter anymore, what then? Because you're failing to realize how many people can do what you do and get a job over you. How do you keep that job long enough? What other things are you doing to make sure that you are, relevant? There's going to be people who are going, every year there's going to be a person that jump higher, quicker, faster, shoot better. And every category is going to get better. What are you going to do to stand out? And they're going to be cheaper. So you have to get yourself to a level of where you're either using this time to create that high value skill, or you're understanding that it has to be something more to this game than just my jump shot. That's why I created the book that I have in the description. The traits, the six must-have traits to become an overseas basketball player. Because it's traits it's funny to me, because I just understand, like, guys do not understand the personal development part of being a pro overseas. There's so much you have to do to stay relevant. And you just hear stories of guys like, yeah, man, I'm finna come over here and I'm finna kill and I'm finna do this. And my teammates are wild, and they be if you understood that you should be talking and networking with them and being their friend and understand who their agent, who they work with, know the coach, become cool with the coach regardless of what's going on, who this coach knows who can refer you because they're going to talk. So understanding how to even speak to them, how to get along, understanding how to smile, how to be interactive with the kids, because the kids going to tell their parents about you, and then they're going to come to the game. And then they love you and cheer for you extra because they love you And regardless of what you do on the court, they love you as a person. Oh, he always smiles. He always takes the pictures. He goes see the kids. He go all these certain type of things. And there's a difference between you just going and then you actually interacting, creating a feeling. Those are different types of aspects of the game that takes you further. They always, as soon as the coach is good to talking about me, he's gonna talk more of me as a person, what kind of person I am, more than my game. They're not gonna say, oh, he's a great shooter, he's just they're gonna go talk to what kind of person you are first. What kind of person are you first? Because we're gonna have to be with you for the next 7-8 months. Are you a problem? Do we even want to waste our time? You don't want to be caught in one of those situations because then you make a bad name for yourself. Getting back to this imposter syndrome, man, I detoured, but it happens sometimes. So getting back to when I was talking with my friend about this, just that feeling, and I told him, and I was telling him a lot of, we just have to understand that there's more to the game on the inside of us that affects us, finding that inner gratefulness. And I gave him the tip. I said, listen, take out a piece of paper, write down 10 things you're grateful for, and say those every day. Just repeat those. We don't have to do nothing too deep. We don't have to go further than that. Take out a piece of paper, write down 10 things you're grateful for, and just say those every single day. Because we believe just because we finally start getting all the recognition for basketball, that's going to solve all our problems on the inside. And what actually happens is it just exposes the realness inside of us that we've been hiding. And the feelings that's inside of us that says, like, you know what? I got to a certain point that I never believed that I could have reached. And now I'm not even happy that I'm here because I thought it was a void that I was filling if I got to this certain level in my career. And when you get there, you understand that it's not that. It's not that. And what I tried to explain to him and what I was trying to relate to him is to understand that it's about the inner gratefulness, it's about the inner peace, it's about the equanimity that you have in finding the perfect peace in yourself. You enjoy your life by finding out the joy inside yourself first. You find that inner peace, you find that inner joy, you find the things that you're grateful for more than the game of basketball. Like, be grateful for the game, but be grateful for the air, be grateful for the light, be grateful that you got 2 eyes you can see. There's so many things to start the day off to be grateful for, and then you start understanding, like, you know what? That's how I handle bad games. That's how I handle, tough situations, slumps. You start understanding that there's more to this life to be grateful for. Like Kyrie said, you just chopping wood and carrying water. You just putting in that work and just falling in love. Kobe, you falling in love with the process. Results don't really matter. You just fall in love with the process, and you're like, yeah, that's just Kobe saying that because he's this and that. But when you start really getting deep into the game and this is your career and this is how you move forward, you start understanding that, man, why did I neglect this? That's not really important until it is, until you're struggling, until you're on the top and getting everything you desire and you're self-sabotaging yourself because you didn't understand that this is what I thought was going to fill my happiness. This was going to fill the void inside of me that's going to make me grateful and I'm going to finally make it. No, it's not. That will not. Just write down some things. I told him straight up. Write down 10 things, bro. We have to be grateful for the life. It's a gift to be able to play this game. We have to be grateful for that. But that's not all there is. There's so much more to be grateful for every single day. And we have to start actually being aware of that and saying that and acknowledging that so we can understand that to be true. We have to constantly remind ourselves daily. Remind yourself daily to be grateful. They say gratefulness makes the heart grow bigger. You know what I mean? There's a great book I would recommend for you guys, like on this subject and understanding like this aspect, because I like to read books because they give you a lot of information and gems. That's just me personally. Psycho-Cybernetics, by far one of my favorite books of all time. I read it 2-3 times. I'm gonna read it again. It gives you that other perspective that you can take to start applying these to your life. It just gives you that. It goes so deep into your mindset, how it works, how you can use these gratefulness, like just tips to help you with your mindset to understand and build the inner you. How do you do the steps you take, the things you should think about, the way your mind works. You start understanding how your mind works and how you're affected by these things and things you can do, how to breathe. It's just so much to dive into. That is one recommendation that I will give to you guys to be able to, better improve yourself. And, when you get to this situation, because you're going to be great, you're going to get there, you're going to start achieving all these things. Now you have a source of information that you can tap into that you will be ready for this. Like I always tell my daughter, you got to stay ready. You got to get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. I tell her it all the time. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay ready. You're on a constant pursuit of staying ready. That's getting the information to get you ready. If you don't know how to get ready, just start learning something every single day. Start reading, hearing information, listen to other podcasts. It starts with the information that you gather, to help you get ready for all that the life has to offer for you. If you've ever, struggled with this before, you ever been through this, or you know someone has been through it, hit me up in my DMs. Reach out to me. Let me know. We all can relate. We all can understand from a basketball player's perspective. We all, or just athlete, or just an individual. I speak from the basketball perspective. Talking about us. We go through this. We understand this. And it's real. And we can't just continuously ignore it. Why? It's okay. I'm letting you know right now. Like, it's cool. So that's all I have for this show. I'm glad for anybody that stuck around and you enjoyed it. I hope I've been able to give a help and a perspective and a side of a situation that I know we all struggle with at times. I know we do it because I'm witness testimony to it. Friends who's reaching out to me understanding we all go through it. It's okay. You know what I mean? It is okay. I'm so grateful for this show. I'm grateful for, being able to express myself in a way and just express the journey. It's just amazing. I'm grateful. I'm so excited for every single moment of the journey, every step, every move, every make. That is just part of it. I enjoy this very moment because this is what it's all about. And I hope you enjoy your moments and take the time to enjoy yourself. Listen, that's all I got. Remember, greatness is a habit, not a right. Till next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.